Hello guys, Dr. D here today, and I am here to talk about something really incredible. A couple days ago, I have made this incredible list that is clearly meta breaking because I've been able to get 27 wins in 33 matches, which makes for a win rate of just about 78%, which in this meta is goddamn incredible. I even went 4 to 3 against monsters, and that's gotta be telling, as monsters have 58% win rate through all the ranks and pro rank in this season, which is really incredible number because other decks have other factions have win rate of just about 50%, more or less 1 or 2%. And this deck in 33 matches has gotten me 27 wins, as I stated before, so I am here to present this to you. It's not vulnerable to high card removal, because we do not really play that high outside of maybe Deadman's Tongue or a Snowdrop, but these are the cards that you use in the first 2 rounds. Usually you don't take them in the last round because they are not that useful in the last round. I mean, they are useful, but they're better in the first rounds. So you don't really have to fear the Karathi heat waves or the invocations, because we play nice and low. So without further ado, let me explain this deck to you. What is the purpose of this deck? How does this deck work? And some little tips here and there. So now let's go card by card. As a leader, we are using the Tactical Decision. Incredible leader ability for NG. I think one of the best abilities there is for in the whole game, at least for me, because I love the combo with Snowdrop, Afan, and the Mage Assassin. It's just too incredibly strong and gives you so much tempo in first round or round 2 when you want to push your opponent. So I really enjoy this combo, and I usually use it when I push my opponent in round 2, or when I want to push the issue in round 1 and I want to win on even. Then we have Karathi Heatwave and Yen's Invocation. These two cards are pretty self-explanatory. You use them to remove the engines or the high points of your opponent. For example, if he plays Shibunos, you can use Invo on the Shibunos and play her yourself and have some carryover yourself. Also for removal or control, we have Alba Armored Cavalry, which comes in handy against a lot of decks. For example, Syndicate uses Drill, uses Cleaver, uses Freak Show, uses Sea Jackals. There's plenty of use for your removal that you can have. And then we have Germain Peking, Ramon Canal, Rygap, Reams, and the Slave Infantries. This is basically the cards that you want to have in your last round, so you can pull off your combo. But if you don't manage to have all of your cards, or you are sure that you cannot draw into all of them, for example, you have used some of the cards that you want to leave in your deck, you generally leave, if you thin perfectly, you thin just 1 card, but it can happen that you thin to 2 or 3 cards, which is also fine, because the most important cards that you need in your last round are Germain, 1 Slave Infantry, and Rygap, and that combo of these 3 cards is just incredible to have. So don't you fret if you have only 3 cards in your last round. If it's Germain, Rygap, and 1 Slave Infantry, you are set for a success. Then I think generally you know all the use of all the cards. Maybe I'm gonna explain Deadman's Tongue. You can use Deadman's Tongue on your Nausicaas, on your Squirrel, on your Alba Cavalry, or when you have used all your bronzes in your first round and you didn't manage to draw Olgat, you can very well use the Deadman's Tongue on Olgat and boost by 10 for Olgat. Because if you don't use Olgat in the first round or round 2, when you're pushing, he's not that useful, so feel free to banish him with Deadman's Tongue. Now let's talk about the rounds. Round 1 and redraws. Your redraws should be, you basically kick every card that you want to have in your last round. So basically you kick Germain, you kick Ramon, you kick Rygap, you kick Reamed, you kick the Slave Infantries. These are the cards that you kick You don't need to see them until the round 3, and you can be sure that you're gonna draw into them if you thin well. And you will most definitely thin well. Only once I have played a thinned only to 6 cards, but it was a match against Clogger deck. Well, half Clogger. I think it was a Clogger deck is an overstatement. But he flooded my deck with BS. But you don't need to worry, it happened once in 30 games, 33 games to be precise, that I didn't thin to 3 cards max. So your redraws should be, as I said, you kick all the bricks and all the cards that you need for round 3 because you are gonna draw them later. Now, round 1. You place Nausicaas on board. If they stick, they stick. If they don't stick, it doesn't even matter, you are gonna get your points anyway. It's a nice way to bait removal, so they don't remove Germain later on, or they don't remove Snowdrop, but you don't really care if any of these cards get removed because you are set for success even without them. But with Nausicaas, if you play Nausicaas first, you have them set up on board, and you have both of them, and you don't have to fear that your opponent is gonna remove both of them. You just play Olgad, boost. What I suggest is boost Germain to 7, because nobody's running that, well, not everyone is running 7 points of removal. 5 is sort of like a general number for removal, but if you run 7, if German is 7 boosted by Olgad, you're set for a success. You boost Roach, and you can boost either Knickers, Mage Assassin, or even the Imper Brigades, because depending on what you want to do, if you want strong round 1 tempo, you just boost all the cards that you can get out in round 1, so it would be Roach, Mage Assassin if you have Blightmaker, and Knickers, because he can come out really easily. Then you play your Cavalries to thin. Then you can play... what else we have to thin? You can play the Deadman's Tongue with no fear. You can even play your Albus Cavalries. You play the Blindmaker to thin out. And if your opponent is like pushing you real hard and you want to win on even, or you don't want to be card down in the future rounds, you can just slap Snowboard. You can just slap Snowdrop on board. Not Snowboard. You can slap Snowdrop on board and use your leader to use Athon and Mage Assassin to appear on your board. You get some strong points on Snowdrop with that, then you shuffle with Snowdrop again. You get some more points, and your opponent is basically forced to pass. Now what you can do, if you have 8 cards in rounds 2, you can just slap down the squirrel and banish something of your opponents, or if they used only Romancy or other eco card or echo card in round 1, you can just use a squirrel if you have it in your hand. Or if you're playing against monsters and there's Cellbeater in graveyard, you can just banish Cellbeater. I don't have to explain this to you, I'm sure. Then, moving on, round 2. If you spared your Snowdrop and leader, and you have Athon and Mage Assassin in your hand, just push, goddammit. It's worth it, they're usually gonna end up being card down. If you have Assire, you can use Assire on Roach for another 9 points. And if you have Yennefer's Invocation and Karathi Heatwave and you know that you are not gonna need them in next rounds, you can just slap these cards if they play high targets for you. And generally speaking, use every card in round 2 that you don't need to stay ahead, and just keep the round 3 combo, basically, if you want to push round 2, which I really suggest if you have Snowdrop and leader still. It's such a OP combo, you get so many points from that. Moving on to round 3, you play every other bullshit that you don't need before playing Germain. So basically, if you have nothing else to play before Germain, just play Germain on board. They might remove him, but you don't care that much because you have 4 cows of vanilla spawned by him. So then you use Ramontir Canal into slave infantry, pop. You have 2 slave infantries. Be careful to play those slave infantries next to each other to have your Rygaf immediate value, so you can play Rygaf immediately after the Ramontir Canal. Oh, another advice, if you're not playing against Northern Realms and they might play Siege, don't play Germain in the back row. If you're playing against Northern Realms that can play Siege, but if you're playing against any other deck that doesn't punish stacking back row, just play Germain in back row, because you still might have your leader and whatnot, and you might flood your front row, and then you won't be able to get the full value on his cows, or even play Rygaf in between those 2 slave infantries if you overstack your front row. So what I advise, play Germain back row, because there is no punishment to that. If you play in front row, there is some punishment with Alba or Afan, so be careful with that. It's bit me in the ass before, so that's a friendly advice for you. Then after you have played Rygaf, you just go for the other slave infantries and then just slap your rimmed for amazing points. And easy as that, you have a W. If you play this deck enough, I think it's not even that complicated. You just have to know what cards you can commit for your pushes, or no, I have given you the general idea. The ultimate 3 cards that you need for round 3 to have the best combo is Germain, preferably boosted by Olgad, then Rygaf and 1 slave infantry. Or to put it in the right order, Germain, slave infantries, and Rygaf. That's the most points for you in round 3. Or maybe even you can keep Korath Heatwave if you need it, instead of Rygaf, if you know that they're gonna play a really high target that is worth more than Rygaf. But I highly doubt that you're gonna find a higher target than Rygaf's points, because Rygaf is 4 for his base body, 5 for 4 for the 1 cow, 4 for the another cow, which is 12 points. Just like that, you're gonna hardly find a better target. Maybe Gord, yeah, if you run into Precision Strike deck or any other Squezzle deck that is running Gord, just keep Korath Heatwave instead of Rygaf. That's my advice. And I hope you're gonna win a lot with this deck. So see you next time, and I hope to bring you some more meta-breaking decks in the future. Dr. D out, bye bye. This can come in handy. Yeah. Kinda don't have Deadman's spell target, Deadman's Stone target, so I guess it's just gonna be Olgad. That's gonna be my target. Yes, Streamlabs still hasn't recovered yet. Why toxic JC Kingsley _3? Okay, I'm glad Nickers is out. Actually an opener that can use Fruits of Visgith. I came before the last one. I have played against the Pepega that didn't even use Fruits of Visgith round 1. If I rank up to rank 1, I think I'll try to do another deck. Yes, Streamlabs is still recovering. Pretty fucking weird. My guy's playing a lot of points. I just want to thin in the meantime. Oh, I kinda have to use my phone now, right? Or... oh yeah, it finally is acting correctly. Also, Jags, I'm glad you have came after raiding this stream with BJ and rickrolling me. I'm glad you came back after that and not only rickrolled me. Gotta keep my luck for Salveater, but at this point he would have played the Salveater, so I feel confident in doing this. Long story short, Muslim forces crossed the Strait of Gibraltar and conquered the Iberian Peninsula. I think the Emirate of Granada lasted until 1400 92. So you could say Spain, Portugal were under a Muslim rule for about 750 years. I feel like I know they were under the rule, but I didn't know why. Yeah. Yuck. Can I compete with these points? Guess these two make sense. Let me thin more. Actually, Roach comes out, which is very beautiful and sexy. Early during the campaign, the Muslim army pushed as deep as Tours in central France, but lost and were pushed back into Spain, with the exception of Fraxinet, which was a Muslim fortress in southern France that lasted for 2 centuries. That's a long ass time for a fucking fortress to last. Also, isn't the Fraxinet a card in Gwent? I rickrolled BJ every time he streamed. How is that even possible? To rickroll somebody that many times? What the fuck, man? Hats off to you, for real. Oh, this is a pass. I cannot do that many points. I mean, I could. I can drop the squirrel and jab at him into pass. And I can actually do it with Ramon, because I triggered to... Yeah, but I brick a sire. 4, 5, 6. Okay, he plays. Okay. Gosh darn it. That's a juicy Karathi heat wave though. Brings us uneven. And I could shuffle it back. If he passes, I just shuffle it back. It is wondering if it was named after the fortress. Maybe I'll find some, sometime I'll maybe find out the role on that Fraxinet. Oh no. What does that do to me? That dude just single-handedly destroyed my whole career. I don't think I can win now. Because I'm a massive troll, yeah! You're a massive troll, but still. How can somebody get caught off guard so many times? We can win, we have double toll punish, yeah, but I wasn't counting on this, that he would get fucking Germain. Fucking quacks. Normally only V and Mill are using this. I don't know what is happening. This bricks, I mean, I can use her on Knickers and it still can work. That's a nice trade. I don't know. I don't feel like it's worth it because it's my Vincon. But I got the first round, but he has Shivu knows. I have a sire. I have Snowdrop. We can push, I think. I feel like we can with these cards. And now if I draw into a pawn. Just do it. KW, we have no win con. We have, because I can shuffle. I can shuffle that guy back into my deck. It's S-Seer. And I can actually maybe draw into him. We have a lot of points. Yeah, we do. Just go all out. I can with these cards here. Oh, I should have kept the Mage Assassin. I didn't realize. Never mind. Maybe I draw into him still. We can wreak havoc. defender. So he most likely gets his carryover. He's playing a really weird deck. Please draw me into the Mage Assassin. Should have probably used... Okay. Okay. Can I kick this? Asir still can be points. Invoice nice, yeah. And we hit the carryover. But what now? I think I should put him back into my deck. I can go through all my cards. And he's gonna be 9 points, 10 points. Ugh. Another 9. Which makes it 19. With Rygav, it's another 12. Makes us play for 31 points. I'll try. He has to do 14 points. I think we can go all the way. I feel I drop this. Definitely I do. Right? Take the info, right? I'm gonna be a lot of points ahead. He has to do 14. And I don't think he has a card that can do 14. I think this guy's fucked. Imagine duoing monsters with this. Gotta give the chef's kiss. What a guy. What a lad. Meanwhile, I draw all my bricks. This is a feasible hand. We turned it around. I mean, it never was a part of the same country. What was never the part of the same country? Bohemia sounds so much better. Yeah, it does. And Bohem, I think it's like a free soul, I would say, even. Most of the things that our government comes up with make no sense. That counts for the official name as well. Good points. Same as Slovakia, brother. You should have sticked to that instead of going Czech rep and then Czechia. Definitely, yeah. I want some max points first round. But kinda wants to make him survive as well. Slovakia and Czechia. I mean, it sounds good like that, but Slovak Republic and Czech Republic, it's more dignified? Yeah, I think the word is dignified. Or what is the adjective of dignity? I cannot come up with it right now. Cannot remember. I feel like that cucks him if he cannot play the other one. Guess, but it's not that big of a deal to me. Hey, again, get ahead. He has still this bullshit. I have Deadman's Tongue, the End's Invocation, and my leader with Snowdrop, which is such a huge combo. Okay, don't really care. I go for this and the squirrel. No, I have to delete the stupid Salvator from there, because the Salvator is gonna be so much points. So I just have to go for Alba Cavalry with the Deadman's Tongue. So. Nausicaa and Alba. Czech Republic was fine since we are called Czechia. A lot of people actually confuse us with Chechnya. Man, they did that even before Czechia was introduced. I don't know, names like Latvia or Slovakia or Czechia sounds like some banana republic in Central Africa. That's so rude, man. They definitely do not. That's racist as fuck. Chechnya is beautiful, by the way. How? I've used the wrong cards again. I slapped my leader down as well. And get a shit ton of points. I don't think he can compete with this, to be honest. I'm outpointing monsters a lot. It's in the middle of the fucking Caucasus mountain range, that's how. But there's some weird shit involved with Chechnya. Aren't there like terrorists or something? I'm not sure, I don't want to slander. But that's I feel like what I've heard. That's what I feel I've heard. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Could have actually paused there. That sounds like Russian propaganda. Does it now? Well, that's the easiest invocation in my life. I'm not gonna BM him. And now I can just Yeet Wave the Bitter Princess. What is Chechnya known for? I feel like there's some bullshit involved. Chechenian rebels did resort to terrorism, but all rebels do. Why were they rebelling? I remember a story about a guy from Czech Republic that was on a trip in Abkhazia. Let me redraw. If I could actually draw into a seer, it would be beautiful. Fuck yes, I can maybe pull off Shivu Nose. Yes, I may be able. I just may be able. That was on a trip in Abkhazia, and the local intelligence confused him for Chechenian spy because they didn't understand him when he said he's from Czechia. Because fucking Russia wouldn't let them live their lives and become an independent country. Okay, makes sense. That's a really douchebag move from them. I need the mage assassin go back row. Please, for the love of God, go back row, man. It doesn't even have to, because it's move a card. So what I got in this row. Oh fuck yes, I'm gonna pull off the Shivu Nose for 20 points of value. How fucking beautiful is that? I'm bullying monsters right now. Also, I'm gonna go through my vault again. I'm gonna draw my combo. I'm kinda scared of Koshchei still. But I'm getting some bullshit out of him this round. It's Koshche that I got out of him. Scrumptious, I have to say. Scrumptious. Now I play this for insane carryover value. How sexy is this? Tell me, boys. How sexy is this? 16 points ahead with 20 points of carryover. I mean 10 points of carryover. Does he get me this round? Nope, no, he uses the leader. Makes sense. I mean, we are still uneven. I could bait out some more shit out of him if I wanted to. Yeah, he has Koshche, and that's a pretty big play from him. I just might bully him a bit more. I guess I will need the removal. I might, because of Bloody Mistress. I'll just rip this. Maybe could have banished this, so he doesn't have a target for Osrol. But Russia changed strategy, now they throw money at them. What? What the fuck is going on there? And how the fuck you know this? Oh yes, I baited out the Bloody Mistress! But he still has the dump Koshche though. Which I can Korath Heatwave. Don't tell me I just bullied monsters like this. What can he do? He can do Mamuna. For Salvitra, I guess. But he played both, so he doesn't have a Salvitra in his deck. He can do Genkan though. I have 10 points already. Yep. Yep. I just keep reamed in the deck. This is the best hand I can have. I love this. Free 10 points. I think he just drops Koshche. I'm gonna prepare to watch this. I feel like I've called this. I think he can't do shit anymore. What are you gonna do, brother? I don't think you can do shit. Okay, wow, now I'm gonna play a better card than that. I still have more points than him. And it's gonna keep coming. They finance massive mosque constructions, build skyscrapers, etc., but they also put their dictator there, so if the Chechenians try some tricks, things will roll into Grozny again. That's terrible, I've gotta say. But what is not terrible is that I have just discombobulated, dismembered, destroyed. I cannot even find the words for this. I totally destroyed monsters. Could have been better hand. Ah, we have Snowdrop. I mean, the southern tip is not doing that bad, I guess, nowadays. I mean, from what I've heard, they are not best off, but they're not doing that bad. I don't have an opening play. What the hell? Can't really do anything. What? This doesn't make sense. I really have nothing to play. Zero opening plays. Actually, slave trade ruined many coastal kingdoms and empires because at some point their entire economy evolved around conquest and capturing slaves for Europeans. Slavery is the most fucked up shit. Like one of the most fucked up shits in history, I would say. It's so disgusting to even think about it. Maddock bullshit. Nice. Nice, what a time to be alive. This is a loss because I don't have a way to deal with that. I'll have to drop Snowdrop ASAP. So it's Snowdrop next turn to fix my hand. I really need to draw Invo or Heatwave.
The elders must put a stop to this rebellion, else they will face devastation.
Could thin myself first. This thins me of 3 cards actually. Okay, now I can leader and Snowdrop. Okay, thank you Nickers, so I thinned myself 4 cards. I should not break myself totally. Squirrel makes sense now. And when Europe abolished slavery, all these countries collapsed. And that allowed for European takeover. That was a smart play from them, gotta say. I don't know why he's using Medic. Probably doesn't want it to get into graveyard. Leader first. Beautiful. Sexy as fuck. Kinda useless now. But still better than us here. Round 1. Yeah, definitely. Don't need you two now. I took over. I can banish Medoc. I really should. So go fight yourself. Next turn is Squirrel. Then it's Blightmaker. It could be Olgat at any point. Yeah, I can wait with that, I guess. Oh wow. He plays rudely. Ah, he wasn't expecting that to come out so soon. I'll most likely... Why would he use that on it? Can I do that many points? Don't think so, I should just pass. But he gets on Aeromancy though. What is more important to me? Yes, 2 more points. If I do Squirrel. Nah, I cannot do that. I mean, actually 9. 13. Plus 11 is 24. I can actually jump over. But I'll be card down, but he doesn't have Eco. He doesn't have Aeromancy. And if he keeps playing, he's dumb. He's dumb. I guess he just really wants the round 1. But I don't really care now. He's gonna get the last save, which is gonna be sweet for him. But I have some more removal coming. And I'm gonna keep these two at the bottom of my deck. Yeah, now what do I do? I kinda can't play Olga this round. This doesn't make sense. That kinda does. Could have kicked Reamed rather. First. This is fine. This helps me. This is gonna come out surely. A history lesson with Weisenberg, love it. I love it too, my friend. I have to tell you. Don't draw me into mages, or actually draw me into mages as in first turn. Nice, nice. Let me just kick this. And what is in my deck? Ramon. So, goodbye Assire. Could go Bloodmaker, but lose points. Why am I playing it front row again? It took 300 years or so, but it paid off. It did, in the end. In the long run. Okay, he kills that. Fair enough. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Now that ruins me. That ruins me a whole another level. Very toxic play by my opponent. Not to mention that in the 1800s we discovered quinine, and that allowed Europeans to push deeper into Africa. What is quinine? Or quinine? Into the mountains and bushes, because suddenly malaria wasn't deadly. So I guess it's an antidote? He kills the other cow. Nope. Yeah, that's the bomb again. Nope. He bricked himself. So I guess he doesn't have gourd if he bricked himself? Does that assumption make sense? Me and Mercers always slug history in our channels. Well, I'm glad you're in this channel, so we can have some history lessons as well. Shame I don't have Heatwave now. Could lock it. Makes no sense though. Snipe this. Thank you, exactly the one. I like it. Every time you are here I come from this room a little bit more knowledgeable. Everyone does. Yeah, I feel like that could spell trouble if it's unanswered. What else could he play that is gonna be so high? So I feel like this is the correct play. God is gonna be massive, I think. I simply love history, especially European history, even when it's about Europe losing. For example, the Muslim conquest of Iberia. Tell us more about it, Mr. E, Mr. W. Kinda hope he's gonna make more targets for— oh no, I don't want to play into Igni the Heart. Even though I don't think he's gonna play Igni. But now I can just point Slime. There's nothing else I can do. I don't have removal, I have one lock, which is probably gonna be useless. Let me count. If I do another, I get 6 points, plus this. It's 8, 10. If I do this one, I get 4 points, 9 points, 11 points. So actually transforming this makes sense.
You will pay for this. You all will pay.
I have a lot of points, I can log his card. Okay, I log that. I think I logged that, right? What else can be the second last say? JX says lock, and I trust him on that. Deny his orb, do it. Oh yeah. Oh no, we don't deny his orb, but it makes sense. Oh wow. We still lose, right? Guard is gonna be massive. Yeah, I don't think we have enough. Ah, guard is gonna be more than 20. Ah! Guard is not gonna be more than 20. Fuck yes. In your face, fucking meta decks. Hell yeah. Actually, locking that card saved my ass. Because he would have more points if I didn't lock it. Thanks for the advice, Jax. Came at the right time. That's what she said. Okay, that's nice. But again, I don't have a way to summon the second Imperial Brigade. I mean, I do have the Alba Cavalry. I do have my thinning card. I do have All God. Not that bad of a hand. Could have been much better. Could have been much worse also. Also, what I'm noticing, I'm not bricking with this deck. Like, even if I brick, I can maneuver around it. And I always draw the cards that I need. Once in 30 games, I have not drawn the cards I wanted. Which is incredible. Super strong, super off meta, they don't know how to react. Tall Punish is shit against me in the last round. If I don't use Snowdrop and Leader. And super consistent, thins to 1. That is insane. And I can't even take this guy on even, I think. Kinda want to boost Jermaine to keep him alive. Prime Brigade. Knickers, come out, please. Aww. Another Blightmaker, whoa. My man is making points. I love this combo so much. It's one of the nicest combos in the game, at least for myself. So, we kick these two Vegas. Is he gonna play for carryover? Yeah, I don't think so. He might play Honormancy though. And it's always nice to cuck somebody with the squirrel. Shame I don't have a fun. Maybe Snowdrop can roam me into him. I'll kick... what can I kick even? Yeah, Reams and probably a Sire. If I end up playing Snowdrop, which I think I should. I can get him on even very easily if I commit Snowdrop in my leader. Okay, maybe not. I might flag him over big time if he's playing Reveal. Don't know what he's planning on doing with the imprisonment. Also, locks don't do shit against me, only on Charmaine. Honestly, feels like a Snowdrop turn. I am yet to allow the Brigades though. He's looking to pass, yeah he is. So... yeah, I just played this, and the Impress, which are for 10-15 points, which is not enough, god fucking damn it. So I should just slam leader.
Never get my rhymes out of your heads.
Those are some shit ass draws. Oh fuck, I have no time. Oh no. Okay, I got it in time. Fuck yes. Woo! That was close, but I kicked something I didn't want to. No, I kicked every card that I wanted. No, I maybe reamed. Now I cannot push round 2, unfortunately. Still Knickers didn't come out. I really need to go out soon. Also next turn I have to play Alba. Should get reamed. Okay. Okay, not too many points. The verb at it again, yeah. I hope you don't mind. I mind that, kind of. This is annoying. I'm still ahead on even. And Knickers comes out, which is nice. Yeah, but this sucks, these two, with my leader plate. Also, Afan is in the deck. Now I'm gonna be extremely bricked. Yeah, these two in the deck fucked me over big time because I might not be able to draw my cards. Honestly, might put this into my deck just to destroy some bronzes, but I don't feel like doing it. Okay, I'm making him play his good cards. If he doesn't get me with more than 6 points, I play a Sire into Dead Man's Tongue so I can thin in the future rounds. Even though it kinda breaks me even more and denies me my combo. That sucks. He cannot get me. Oh, he can because he has a similar right. I might just. Could also play a Siren to his Infernal Diplomacy. What is gonna be better for me? I have targets for the Deadman's Tongue though. Points ahead. I have a nice play. Probably should play the Karathi Heatwave. Because I don't want to break myself even more. It's a shame that we didn't get that fun. If we got that fun, that it would have been so much better. We also win this round with Heatwave. Yeah, I think we can do that. I don't even have to play Reamed. I could have 2 Reams even with Infinite's Invocation. I hope he boosts him. So I could play for 2 Reams.
Suffering ennobles, friend. You'll be a count once I'm done with you.
I think I just play Slave Infantry. How did the matches go? Was away for like half an hour. I have fucking 2 old monsters and I have beaten monsters so hard that they passed with 2 cards in hand. They couldn't do shit against me. I have bullied them basically. I have fucked monsters twice. And we are 2 wins away, I think. It is from rank 1. Okay, we get this card out of him. Oh, wow. That is a huge play.
Congratulations. A move well made.
That can very well fuck us over. I don't have any disloyal units in my deck, so Breathless is dead for me. Okay.
The senses can be fooled easily.
Such a long round. I feel like if I have to pass. Yeah, I can't really compete with that. Could put myself ahead with this. What do you think, guys? I think it's worth it. I'm gonna break myself, but I think it's worth it in the end. I'm gonna be point ahead. And he has probably card in hand that he doesn't want to use. Arm? What does arm mean? To be honest, we props fucked if he pushes. I don't think he's gonna push if I do this. So maybe take the card. Yeah. But now I have one, 2, 3 useless cards in my deck. Okay, it wasn't even a good card. I can take him, can I? 4, 6, 8. I take him by 1.
Stand your ground.
Such a weird fucking round. He should have used the leader charge. I think push. I don't think I can push. I don't think I have the cards to push. This is literally 4 points. This is literally 2 points. This is literally 4 points. No way, I cannot push. I cannot push with these cards. Just push? I'll do it, okay. I'm always down to pushing. But I think it's a bad idea. Because I have really shit cards now. Next round I basically need to get these 3 or I'm fucked. Hoping he has goals. Yeah. Really hope he has art out that he has to play. I have only 5 points. If he doesn't have golds and we don't trade gold for the Ramon, it wasn't worth it. Yeah, I'm fucked. Yes, Scoop, okay. Yeah, and the last card is Scoop. Wow. We pass, yeah. This was a good push. Yeah, seems like it, yeah, because if he'd done that next round, it would have been so fucked. But now he looks through his whole deck, so he has his perfect hand. Whereas I'm gonna draw 3 bricks. If I really need to get these 2. Praise the RNG gods. We go through 5 cards. Yeah, we took a Joachim and Art out. Sucks as... Are you for real? Fuck. I mean, we have at some point Deadman's Tongue.
My prescription, a bit of blood.
What is that gonna be? That's kinda shit. Yeah. So I just slap him with Blightmaker.
I bring death, quite literally.
Yeah, Blightmaker has more points than Afan. We will have some points, yeah, definitely. This is my last save, most likely. Yeah, play that man's last through. That's not the lock. Can't do shit.
Make you suffer like never before.
Ahead on even. He has leader charge. We heavy avoid. What? Yes, Scooby, he has. Now, is his last save worth less than 11 points? Less than 8 points. Oh, he played leader already. Okay. Ah. Hell yeah, baby. Easy W, right? Yeah. Wow, I wasn't expecting to win at all. Thanks for the advice, JX. You helped me there.